Robert F. Kennedy Jr., born January 17, 1954, is a prominent American environmental lawyer, author, and political figure known for his work in environmental activism, vaccine criticism, and, more recently, his political aspirations. A member of the Kennedy political dynasty, he is the son of Senator Robert F. Kennedy and the nephew of President John F. Kennedy. He has had a multifaceted career that spans law, environmental advocacy, and political involvement, all marked by his commitment to social justice, environmental health, and, in more controversial circles, his outspoken stance on vaccine policies. Robert Francis Kennedy Jr., commonly known as RFK Jr., was born in Washington, D.C., as the third child in a family that deeply influenced American politics and culture. His father, Robert F. Kennedy, served as Attorney General under his brother, President John F. Kennedy, and later became a U.S. Senator and presidential candidate before his assassination in 1968. RFK Jr. was just 14 years old when his father was killed, a tragedy that profoundly impacted him and shaped his views on public service, justice, and activism. RFK Jr. grew up in Virginia and Massachusetts, attending private schools and then entering Harvard University. He later studied at the London School of Economics and earned a law degree from the University of Virginia. He also obtained a Master of Laws degree in environmental law from Pace University, a specialization that would come to define much of his professional career. One of RFK Jr.'s greatest contributions has been his environmental advocacy. In the mid-1980s, he began working with the Natural Resources Defense Council, a major environmental organization where he focused on preserving clean water and protecting natural habitats. In 1984, he co-founded the Waterkeeper Alliance, an organization dedicated to protecting waterways and ensuring access to clean, drinkable water. Under his leadership, the Waterkeeper movement expanded from its origins on the Hudson River in New York to a global movement with over 300 local waterkeeper groups worldwide. Kennedy became widely recognized for his work on pollution cases, particularly those involving large corporations that were polluting rivers, lakes, and communities. His environmental work has taken him to courtrooms across the United States, where he has successfully litigated against major corporations to enforce environmental laws and ensure accountability. In addition to his litigation work, RFK Jr. has also published extensively on environmental issues, including his book, Crimes Against Nature, in which he criticized the political and corporate forces undermining environmental protections. RFK Jr. has consistently been an outspoken advocate for social justice, civil liberties, and transparency in government. Like his father and uncle, he has taken a progressive stance on various issues, often voicing concerns over government policies that, in his view, threaten the public's well-being and the environment. Throughout his career, RFK Jr. has also been involved in various political causes, speaking out on issues ranging from foreign policy to economic inequality. He has not held an elected position, but he has been active in Democratic Party circles, working on various campaigns and serving as a public speaker for causes he supports. However, his advocacy has also led him into areas of controversy, particularly regarding his views on vaccines and public health policies. In recent years, RFK Jr. has become a polarizing figure due to his vocal criticism of vaccines and vaccine mandates. He has raised concerns about the safety of vaccines, linking them to various health issues, particularly in children. While RFK Jr. has consistently argued that he is not anti-vaccine, but rather an advocate for safer vaccines and more rigorous scientific testing, Many public health experts and organizations have criticized his stance, stating that it spreads misinformation and undermines efforts to control preventable diseases. In 2016, he co-founded the World Mercury Project, which later became Children's Health Defense, an organization that focuses on environmental and health issues, including vaccine safety. His views have been widely condemned by scientists and health officials, who argue that his rhetoric has fueled vaccine hesitancy, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic. Kennedy, however, maintains that he is advocating for greater transparency and accountability within the pharmaceutical industry and public health institutions. In 2023, RFK Jr. announced his candidacy for the Democratic nomination for the 2024 U.S. presidential election. His campaign has generated significant attention due to his name recognition, legacy as a Kennedy, and his appeal to voters skeptical of traditional political structures. During his campaign, RFK Jr. has focused on issues like government transparency, environmental protection, and what he views as the overreach of government in public health matters. His presidential run has highlighted his complex positioning as both a member of a revered political family and a figure known for challenging the mainstream Democratic Party's stance on key issues. RFK Jr.'s personal life has been marked by highs and lows. He married Emily Black in 1982, with whom he had 2 children before divorcing in 1994. In 1994, he married Mary Richardson, and the couple had 4 children. Tragically, Richardson died by suicide in 2012, a personal loss that deeply affected RFK Jr. He is currently married to actress Cheryl Hines, known for her role in the TV show Curb Your Enthusiasm. His personal struggles, including past issues with substance abuse, are well documented, and he has been open about his journey to recovery and his commitment to his family and faith.